Now, if you did problems 9 through 13 with us, we were using this window right here. We made a bunch of graphs, and we were using this window right here. But sometimes this window, this is like a standard window, it doesn't work. It doesn't get the big picture of the graph. We have to zoom out even farther to get the whole picture. So what we want to know is which one shows the best graph of this equation right here. Is it the standard window, or can we zoom out a little bit and get this window right here? So first of all, let's put in the equation. So go to y equals, so we'll press the y equals key. When we press the y equals key, we get all of these y's. Now, I'm going to use y1. If you've got something in there, if you already have something in there, press the clear key. It'll delete it. Or press delete, delete, delete until it's all gone. Now, let's put in our equation here. So I'm going to type in 3x squared minus 5. So I'm going to press the 3, press the x, and as a reminder, the x is right here. It's that key right there. So 3x, and then I'm going to press the squared key. That'll give me the square for the exponent. And when you do that, the exponent, the cursor automatically drops back down here. So now I'm just going to type in minus 5. Now, the minus sign that I want is this one. That's the minus key. That's the negative key. This is just if you have a single number, a single digit, you type negative that number. If you want minus, that's a number minus a number, type this key. So press that key right there. So I'm going to press minus 5. Now, when I press that graph key on this is what I have in already from the other problems I've been doing. I've had that window right in there. Now, what I'm getting is a graph that looks like this. It's pretty tight here, right? It's a pretty narrow parabola. Terrible drawing, but it's pretty tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the window to see what it looks like in this one. So here's how I'm going to do that. Press the window key, and the window key is right here. And when you press that window key, here's what you get. When I press my window key, I'm getting this. This is what I had from my previous graphs. But I want to change these to negative 20s here, and I want to change the scales. All right, so your cursor is right here. So you can just type right over it. So just put in a negative sign. Now that's this one here, right? Negative, not this one. That's a minus. Put in the negative 20. Type in negative 20, and then 20. Now look what we want our scales to be. We want the scales to be 5 and 5. All right, so for scale, just type a 5 in there. So I'm going to type a 5 here. Okay, and then down here, I'll put a negative 20, a 20, and then a 5 for my scale down here. And what that scaling does, it just means that every tick mark, every one of your tick marks here is 5 units. Now, my graph this time looks like this. So I'm getting this now. Something that looks similar to that. Now, personally, I think this graph looks better, but I have access to the answers, and the answer is telling me it's this one. I don't see it. I guess it's a matter of personal taste here, but I think this graph here shows me a better picture of what's really going on.